Hey, welcome back folks to exercise 46. We're going to draw a quadrilateral. We're going to draw a quadrilateral PQRS and then with given dimensions as well. If you're taking a good look at the book, I think there is a person drawn on this page that says that if you find this difficult, you can also first start with a sketch. And well, if you're watching this video, chances are that you find this difficult. So maybe that's something that we can start with before we're actually going to draw it. And remember, a sketch doesn't have to be on scale, doesn't have to be nice. Just take a look at what it could be. Remember, a quadrilateral PQRS, and they give us PQ, the first side. So if I would sketch this, I think we would start something like this, right? And an angle P is 72 degrees. 72 is an acute angle, so somewhere like that. Angle Q is 105, which is actually an obtuse angle, so it means it would have somewhere of the same direction. PS is 4, that means that PQRS, that means that here I can find what length it actually has to be. So I could just mention, for example, S maybe is here, RS is 6, so from here I can then use my pair of compasses to find where R is. Maybe it's somewhere like here. And I think I would find something maybe that looks a bit like this. This is a rough sketch, right? But remember, PQRS, counterclockwise, I should find something that resembles at least this thing. With this angle being acute, this angle being obtuse, and in this order. Okay, let's put this right here. Maybe we can take a look at it later. For now, let's actually draw this thing. PQ is 5, so I start with drawing P right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Q right there. Let's connect them. There we go. Angle P is 72 degrees. Okay, take out your protractor triangle, rotate it in such a way that the 0 is on the P and it's aligned with line PQ. And measure out 72 degrees. Well, on sketch I already showed you that we should have this one, right? Not the other one around, because then it's not going to be acute, but obtuse angle. And I already also shown that this should be 4 centimeters, because PQRS, and we know PS is 4. So what you can do is draw this whole leg and then only measure out 4 centimeters. But now that I already know that, maybe you can just immediately only draw 4 centimeters like this. So remember, this is now 4 centimeters and this angle here is 72 degrees. And this already helps us quite a lot. We know that angle Q is 105 degrees. Okay, let's put our thing on here. By the way, something you can do on the test. Let's say you have trouble working with a piece of information like this. If you bring your marker, some people prefer to mark the information that they already used. So let's say I already used this information, and I already used this information, and I already used this information. That sometimes helps visualizing the stuff that you still need to do. So here we see 2 pieces of information are not used yet. It's very rarely that we give you more information than you need. So that means that I should now focus on the 2 pieces of information that I haven't used yet. Angle Q being 105. And already I know from a sketch it's going to be an obtuse angle. So 105 should be this one here and not the other way around. If I do it here, 105 is right here, then I get an acute angle inside of my quadrilateral. However, I don't know the length of this, so what I should do is just draw this whole thing and then try to figure out where exactly R is. Let's close this one. Then I have drawn this piece of information. What I now should do is use the last piece. From R to S is 6 centimeters. S is not nicely on our grid point, so what I would do is take out my pair of compasses, put them on the grid points, measure out 6 centimeters. Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, somewhere like this, right? 6 centimeters. You can do this as well, and then you just pick up your whole protractor sorry, protractor compass, and you're going to do like this. And luckily we only have one option, right? You see that down here it misses out point Q. To do that on purpose, of course, because otherwise you would have two options, which we saw in exercise 44, which can be interesting, but for this drawing exercise we only get one solution. And you see that that is right here. Draw that circle arc, just leave it there, so I know that you used your pair of compasses to find this. And this must be point S, because this is the only way that from S to R is 6 centimeter, right? If you would measure this now, this is 6 centimeters. This is going to be 5, right? Just as given. You don't have to write this down, by the way, but just to summarize what we've done. This is 72 degrees, and this is 105 degrees. So PQ, whoa, thank you. Some of you might already be thinking, why do you put S here? Of course, this is R. That's also good why it is to check at the end, right? What have I done? P, Q, R, and S is of course here, not here. And that's it. Does it look like my sketch? Yeah, sort of, right? You see I was a bit off. This one looks more like a rhombus, like meer beruit. This one doesn't really reflect that, but I do knew what to do when I had this sketch, which angle was acute, which one's obtuse, and where to find what. So this can help. This is not mandatory, okay? So you don't have to do that. I'm not going to score it. I'm only going to score you on a sketch when I say make a sketch first. Then you must do it. Here they say you can first make a sketch of a quadrilateral to help you. You don't have to. Okay? Hopefully this helped you. Bye bye.